Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 47th commencement exercises of the Eastern Visayas State University Burauen campus class of 2025. Please welcome the graduating class of 2025 together with their parents. Gentlemen, please welcome the Latin honors of graduating class of 2025. To our graduates, you may take your seats. Before the ceremony starts, here are some reminders to our graduates, parents, visitors, and our faculty and staff. Narito po ang ilang mahalagang paalala upang matiyak na magiging maayos at makahulugan ng ating pagdiriwang. Mangyaring patayin o ilagay sa silent mode ang inyong mga cellphone at electronic devices upang maiwasan ng anumang sagabal sa daloy ng programa. Mangyaring manatiling nakaupo at iwasang hadlangan ang mga daanan habang pumapasok at lumalabas ang mga magtatapos at mga panauhing pandangal. May nakatalagang lugar para sa mga opisyal na photographers. Iwasan pong tumayo sa gitna ng mga pasilyo o lumapit sa entablado. Hinihikayat po ang lahat ng bisita na manatiling nakaupo. Ipakita natin ang ating pagmamalaki sa mahinahong paraan. Hinihiling po naming iwasan ang pagsigaw, pag-whistle o anumang uri ng paggambala habang isinasagawa ang programa. Nais po naming ipaalala na bantayang mabuti ang maliliit na bata. Kung sila ay magiging balisa, maaari po kayong pansamantalang lumabas upang hindi maibala ang iba. Lastly, this is a day of triumph and reflection, a time to honor the hard work, sacrifices, and dreams of our graduates. Let us help create an atmosphere of reverence and gratitude befitting this proud moment. Muli, maraming salamat po.
Everyone is free, no one is different, religion, everyone God is present. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Every stars. It's never be cold to embrace with a caring and open mind. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Stare at lanterns and our vision in this world we see. Brilliant love, the vision everyone see. No one is different, each and everyone God is present. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Every unity we can find, every one of us brilliant God. Every proud and given so easily, as there is endless strength in unity. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Embrace the pride in our hearts. We are bonded as one. Look up to the world, we dare to dream, we care to share. Epsu, 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 Epsu. We just need to open our hearts. That's where peace clearly starts. It's never be cold to embrace with a caring and open mind. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Stare at lanterns and our vision in this world we see. Brilliant love, the vision everyone see. No one is different, each and everyone God is present. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Every unity we can find, every one of us brilliant God. Every proud and given so easily, as there is endless strength in unity. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Embrace the pride in our hearts. We are bonded as one. Look up to the world, we dare to dream, we care to share. Epsu, 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 Epsu. We just need to open our hearts. That's where peace clearly starts. It's never be cold to embrace with a caring and open mind. Epsu, 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 peace clearly starts. It's never be cold to embrace with a caring and open mind. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. Stare at lanterns, catch our vision in this world we see. Beauty of love, the vision, everyone the same. No one is different, and each and everyone God is present. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. Every unity we can find, every one of us will unite. Every proud and goodness of easily, as there is endless strength in unity. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. Embrace the pride in our hearts. We are bonded as one. Look out to the world, be there. To dream we care to share. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. Stare at lanterns, catch our vision in this world we see. Beauty of love, the vision, everyone the same. No one is different, and each and everyone God is present. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. Every unity we can find, every one of us will unite. Every proud and goodness of easily, as there is endless strength in unity. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. Embrace the pride in our hearts. We are bonded as one. Look out to the world, be there. To dream we care to share. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. We just need to open our hearts. That's where peace clearly starts. It's never be cold to embrace with a caring and open mind. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. Stare at lanterns, catch our vision in this world we see. Beauty of love, the vision, everyone the same. No one is different, and each and everyone God is present. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. Every unity we can find, every one of us will unite. Every proud and goodness of easily, as there is endless strength in unity. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu, Epsu. Embrace the pride in our hearts. We are bonded as one. Look out to the world, be there. To dream we care to share. Ah, Epsu, Epsu, ah, Epsu. open our hearts. That's where peace clearly starts. It's never be called to embrace with a kill. Ha, F soup, light soup. Ha, F soup, ha, F soup, ha, F soup. Stare at lanterns and our vision in this world we see. Beauty of love, the vision everyone is saying. No one is different, religion, everyone God is present. Ah, F soup, ah, F soup. Every dignity we can find, every one of us will unite. Every proud and given so easily, as there is in strength in unity. Ah, F soup, ah, F soup. Embrace the pride in our hearts. We are bonded as one. Look out to the world, be there. To dream we care to share. Ah, F soup, ah, F soup, ah, F soup, ah, F soup. Lead us into open our hearts. That's where peace clearly starts. It's never be called to embrace with a caring and open mind. Ah, F soup, ah, F soup, ah, F soup, ah, F soup, ah, F soup. Stare at lanterns and our vision in this world we see. Beauty of love, the vision everyone is saying. No one is different, religion, everyone God is present. Ah, F soup, ah, F soup. Every dignity we can find, every one of us will unite. Every proud and given so easily, as there is in strength in unity. Ah, F soup, ah, F soup. Embrace the pride in our hearts. We are bonded as one. Look out to the world, be there. To dream we care to share. Ah, F soup, ah, F soup, ah, F soup, ah, F soup. Lead us into open our hearts. That's where peace clearly starts. It's never be called to embrace with a caring and open mind. Ah, F soup, ah, F soup, ah, F soup, ah, F soup, is present. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Every difficulty we can find, every one of us will unite. Every problem can be so easily, as there is inner strength in unity. Epsu, 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 Epsu. Embrace the pride in our hearts. We are bonded as one. Look out to the world, we dare to dream, we care to share. Epsu, 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 Epsu.
Mga ginagalang na panauhin, mga magtatapos, mga guro at mahal na mga magulang, habang tayo ay nagtitipon ngayon upang ipagdiwang ang isang mahalagang yugto sa buhay ng ating mga magtatapos, kami po ay magalang na humihiling ng inyong pakikiisa upang mapanatili ang dangal at kasolemnuhan ng seremonyang ito. Narito po ang ilang mahalagang paalala upang matiyak na magiging maayos at makahulugan ang ating pagdiriwang. Mangyaring patayin o ilagay sa silent mode ang inyong mga cellphone at electronic devices upang maiwasan ang anumang sagabal sa daloy ng programa. Mangyaring manatiling nakaupo at iwasang hadlangan ang mga daanan habang pumapasok at lumalabas ang mga magtatapos at mga panauhing pandangal. May nakatalagang lugar para sa mga opisyal na photographers. Iwasan pong tumayo sa gitna ng mga pasilyo o lumapit sa entablado. Hinihikayat po ang lahat ng bisita na manatiling nakaupo. Ipakita natin ang ating pagmamalaki sa mahinahong paraan. Hinihiling po naming iwasan ang pagsigaw, pag-whistle o anumang uri ng paggambala habang isinasagawa ang programa. Nais po naming ipaalala na bantayang mabuti ang maliliit na bata. Kung sila ay magiging balisa, maaaring po kayong pansamantalang lumabas upang hindi maabala ang iba. Sa lahat po ng parents, guardians, and visitors, yung mga bouquet, garlands, pwede niyo po silang ibigay pagkatapos ng seremonya. Bawal pong lumapit sa mga graduates habang ang ceremony ay nagsisimula. This is a day of triumph and reflection, a time to honor the hard work, sacrifices, and dreams of our graduates. Let us all help create an atmosphere of reverence and gratitude befitting this proud moment. Thank you for your cooperation. Maraming salamat po. Graduates, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the faculty members. Heading are the faculty members from the Agriculture Department. Faculty members from the Education Department. The faculty members from the Business, Entrepreneurship, and Management Department. Faculty members from the Hospitality and Tourism Management Department. And the faculty from the Information Technology Department. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the administrative staff. Administrative heads. Head of Administrative Services Office, Mr. Joselito T. Eclipse. Head of Planning and Development Office, Professor Laika R. Kumora. Head of Extension Services Office, Professor Rachel L. Del Pilar. Head of Gender and Development Office, Professor Ana Marie M. Alonzo. Head of Income Generation Project Office, Professor Manuel A. Reverza Jr. Head of Procurement and Management Office, Professor Wanajo M. Mabansag. Head of Student Affairs and Services Office, Professor Antonino A. Salas Jr. The Academic Department Heads. Head of Agriculture Department, Dr. Elena L. Castañas. Head of Business, Entrepreneurship and Management Department, Dr. Renato A. Namia Jr. Head of Education Department, Dr. Daisy T. Pidere. Head of Hospitality and Tourism Management Department, Professor Darlene D. Monteros. Head of Information Technology Department, Professor Christopher P. Raga. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the faculty members from the Agriculture Department. Please welcome the faculty members from the Business, Entrepreneurship and Management Department. Ladies and gentlemen, the deans, Dean of College of Business Entrepreneurship, Dr. Rose Ana L. Refuerzo, Dean of College of Education, Dr. Jovito B. Madeja, Dean, College of Engineering, Dr. Vanille H. Oquino, Dean, College of Technology, Professor Bernard Nino Q. Membrebe, the Campus Directors of External Campuses, Director of Carigara Campus, Dr. Mary Jean P. Younger, Director of the Lag Campus, Dr. Gerald Jason B. Balanga, Director of Ormoc Campus, Dr. Jeffrey V. Ukay, Director of Tanawan Campus, Dr. Sheldon Ives G. Agaton, and Director of Burauen Campus, Dr. Renato E. Martija. The Campus Registrar, Professor Regina B. Cayunda, the Vice Presidents, the Vice Presidents, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Lydia M. Morante, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Benedicto T. Militante Jr., Vice President for Internationalization and External Affairs, Dr. Danilo B. Pulma, Vice President for Research and Development and Extension Services, Dr. Annalyn C. Espanio, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Dr. Benedicto T. Militante Jr., Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Lydia M. Morante, the Regional Director's Executive Assistant, Ms. Jean Rose Q. Valera, Councilor of Burauen, Honorable Andres Ray L. Cagara, University and Board Secretary, Ms. Veniza Ann Galarosa Caimoy, and the University Mace. Welcome the members of the EVSU Board of Regents, Student Regent, Honorable Kerubin P. Dihanyo. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, parents, and guests, please stand as we welcome the President of the Eastern Visayas State University, Dr. Dennis C. De Paz, and this year's commencement speaker, Director Andrew Rodolfo T. Uraiz, the Regional Executive Director of the Department of Agriculture. Please welcome this year's commencement speaker, Director Andrew Rodolfo T. Araiz, who is duly represented by Ginaline Almeria. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the entrance of colors. Please remain standing and observe proper decorum for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, Invocation, ASEAN Anthem, EVSU Hymn, and Burauen Hymn with the conductor, Professor Daniela Tilaon.
Ang awit ng Pilipinas.
There's a dawn of a new day breaking. There's a ray of light reaching every corner of the land. Its radiance keeps on spreading, bringing hope and strength and light. There's a flame that keeps on burning, touching the mind, the heart, and the soul, sending knowledge, truth, love, and wisdom, abundant blessings from God above. Beloved Eastern Visayas, State University, your blessed flame shall forever burn in our hearts. We give you our utmost commitment and dedication. You shall shine with pride throughout the nation. Shine with gladsome light, oh alma mater dear. Lead our steps to path of excellence, success, fulfillment, and glory await. Beloved Eastern Visayas, State University, your blessed flame shall forever burn in our hearts. We give you our utmost commitment and dedication. You shall shine with pride
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, may we invite everyone to direct your attention to the screen for a special video message from the Chairperson of the Commission on Higher Education and Chairperson Designate of the Eastern Visayas State University Board of Regents, Honorable Shirley C. Agrupes.
Dear graduates, esteemed university leaders, passionate faculty, and beloved families, today is not just a ceremony. It is a celebration of triumph, a tribute to your determination, your sacrifices, and your unyielding belief in the power of education and the promise of your dreams. The journey you've taken has been anything but easy. It required tapang to face the unknown, disiplina to persist despite setbacks, and pag-asa, hope that someday your hard work would be rewarded. You lived through times of great uncertainty, navigating remote learning during a global pandemic, enduring financial hardships, and adapting to a rapidly changing world. But in every challenge, you stood tall. And now, here you are, matatag, matapang, matagumpay. But remember, no one climbs this mountain alone. So to the professors who rose to the moment, who reimagined classrooms, brought wisdom to your screens, and never gave up on your potential, marami pong salamat. To the university leaders who hold the line when the future felt unclear, who protected access and quality amid adversity, thank you so much. To the families who prayed, who worked, who sacrificed, and believed in you even in the hardest days, maraming salamat. And to the unseen hands who made this moment possible, the magsasaka, the workers, the taxpayers, the everyday heroes who sustain this nation. Please know this, your efforts live in every diploma handed out to every single graduate today. Behind every diploma lies a promise fulfilled, the Republic Act 10931 or the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act. Since 2018, this bold law has opened the doors of learning to more than 2 million Filipino students across more than 200 public colleges and universities nationwide. Libre ang tuition, libre ang miscellaneous fees, libre ang pag-asa. But let us be clear, this is not merely a privilege. It is a sacred responsibility, a covenant between you and the nation, ang ating mahal na Pilipinas, that invested so much in your dreams. As Kofi Annan once said, education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family. And now, you hold the promise of progress in your hands. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority, graduates from state university and colleges enjoy higher employment rates. Naniniwala ba kayo dyan? Especially in vital sectors like education, public health, engineering, and civil service. This is not just a statistic. It is a signal that you are ready and your country, our country, ang ating mahal na Pilipinas needs you. Your education is more than a personal victory. It is a foundation for nation building. You are the future of public service, of science and innovation, of classrooms and clinics, barangays and boardrooms. You are the architects of a better, more inclusive Philippines. As beneficiaries of free higher education, you now carry a duty to give back, to lift others, and to keep the doors of opportunity open for those who will follow. Never forget, huwag kakalilimutan, the words of our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, ang kabataan, ang pag-asa ng bayan. You are that hope. Let your future be guided by integrity, fueled by compassion, and driven by excellence. Be learners for life, leaders of principle and integrity, and servants of the people. This is your time, not just to succeed, but to serve, to lead, to build, to change the world around you. So class of 2025, shine not only for yourselves, but shine for the Philippines that so believes in you. Maraming salamat, congratulations, and mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you, Honorable Shirley C. Agrupes, for your inspiring message. Your words remind us of the value of accessible and quality education in shaping the future of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, the University President, Dr. Dana City Paz, will introduce the commencement speaker.
It is my pleasure to introduce the guest speaker for today's commencement exercises. Dr. Andrew Rodolfo T. Orias is a dedicated public servant with over 3 decades of experience in agricultural development and management. He earned his Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degree from Southwestern University and a Master's in Management from Leyte Normal University. Currently serving as the Regional Executive Director of the Department of Agriculture Regional Office 8, Dr. Oraes leads initiatives that promote agricultural productivity, sustainability, and innovation across Eastern Visayas. Prior to this role, he held key positions within the department, including Field Operations Division Chief, Senior Agriculturist, and various technical posts contributing significantly to regional agricultural programs and services. Dr. Oraes is committed to advancing the welfare of farmers and fisher folks and strengthening the agricultural sector through responsive leadership and evidence-based policies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our commencement speaker, the Regional Executive Director of the Department of Agriculture, Regional Office 8, Dr. Andrew Rodolfo Tuy Uraes, ably represented by the Department of Agriculture, Regional Technical Director for Research and Regulation. No other than Dr. Jenny Lynn R. Almeria.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, university officials, STEM faculty, proud parents, spouses, significant others, and the extraordinary graduating class of this is the 47th commencement exercise. Good afternoon again. It is with great honor and heartfelt joy that I join you today to celebrate this momentous event. I am delighted, honored, and humbled to be your speaker in this 47th commencement exercise of the Eastern Visayas State University, Burauen campus. In behalf of my Regional Executive Director, Dr. Andrew T. Uraes Jr. Let us express our heartfelt appreciation to all those who have supported the graduates along the way, to all the families, teachers, mentors, and the school staff whose unwavering love and encouragement made the foundation upon which dreams came true to these graduates. To all the graduates, today is the day filled with myriad of emotions, excitement, nostalgia, anticipation, and perhaps a hint of apprehension as you stand on the threshold of the new chapter of your life. Today marks the significant milestone in your life. It is a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation. We gather here to honor your achievements and to move forward to the future with hope and excitement. We celebrate not just your academic achievements, but also the friendships made, the experiences shared, and the personal growth which have undergone. You have all come a long way, and we should be proud of how far you are now. Throughout your journey, you have discovered a lot about yourself, your strength, your weaknesses you were not aware of. And now you have been equipped with the knowledge, growth, and learnings to face the world outside of this campus. As you embark on the next stage of your life, I hope and pray that you carry the values instilled in you and let them be an instrument to broaden your horizons, to be limitless in making a difference for the betterment of the community and the society as a whole. As you will be stepping out into an extraordinary environment beyond the limits of this campus, you should be embracing on the new chapter filled with endless possibilities and opportunities. In this new chapter, There will be times that you feel lost, scared, and anxious. It will be a jar of emotions. And I hope you will be the silver lining in those difficult times. There will be defeats. There will be setbacks along the way. But I hope you remain resolute and determined. Remember the values, attributes, and behavior you've learned, the skills you have acquired. You are not just graduates, you are individuals capable of making a big difference. Each one of you has a unique path ahead, and you should embrace it with confidence, courage, and the desire to contribute positively to society. Every one of us possesses unique talents, passion, and perspectives that have the power to shape the world for the better. Whether it is our chosen careers, our contributions to the community, or our commitment to social justice and equality, we can have a lasting impact. The road ahead may not always be so smooth. There will always be obstacles, but there will also be opportunities. We have the knowledge, the skills, the determination to overcome whatever comes our way. Let us use what we have learned, not only for personal success, but also to uplift openness and create a better future for all. Graduates, you are stepping into the world that is constantly evolving. Technology is advancing at a rapid pace, and global issues demands our attention and action. It is up to you to embrace these changes, to adapt, to find solutions to the challenges you and I will face. Let us not be afraid to dream big. Let us set ambition, goals, and work tirelessly to achieve them. The path ahead may not always be smooth, but with determination, hard work, we will be able to overcome whatever obstacles. To the proud parents and guardians, to our beloved family members and friends, we extend our heartfelt thanks for being their pillars of strength, unwavering springs of encouragement, and constant source of love and support. To all the school administrators, the mentors, the teachers, to our esteemed educators, and dedicated school personnel, we owe a profound debt of gratitude. Your guidance, insights, unwavering support have played a pivotal role in shaping the graduates' paths and igniting their aspirations. In conclusion, let us give thanks to our families, friends, mentors, who have supported us throughout this journey. Their guidance and encouragement have been very invaluable. Dear graduates, the future is bright. It is ours to shape. Let us go forth with confidence, courage, and a commitment of making positive impact in this world. Congratulations! Let us celebrate your achievement and embraced the future. God bless us all and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, our guest speaker for this year's commencement exercises, Director Andrew Rodolfo T. Uraiz, ably represented by the DA Regional Technical Director for Research and Regulations, Director Janeline R. Almerea, for sharing this meaningful milestone that celebrates the journey of our students and the pride of our university. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am. At this point, to do the honors for awarding the plaque and token of gratitude to our commencement speaker, may we call on our University President, Dr. Dennis C. De Paz, to do the honor to be assisted by our University Vice Presidents. The plaque reads, Eastern Visayas State University awards this plaque of recognition to Regional Executive Director Andrew Rodolfo T. Uraiz in grateful recognition of his inspiring words and unwavering dedication as commencement speaker, which have enlightened the graduating class of 2025 of the Eastern Visayas State University Burauen campus. His wisdom and encouragement will forever resonate with us. Given this 4th day of July 2025 at Burauen Community Center, Burauen, Leyte, Philippines, signed by our campus director, Dr. Renato E. Martija, and our university president, Dr. Dennis C. De Paz. Once again, let's give another round of applause to our commencement speaker, Director Andrew Rodolfo T. Uraiz. And at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, the campus director, Dr. Renato E. Martija, will present the candidates for graduation.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you 308 candidates for graduation from Eastern Visayas State University Burauen campus for school year 2024-2025 with the following degrees and fields of specialization. 41 from the Bachelor of Science on Hospitality Management. 1 from the Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Technology. 24 from the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. 1 from the Diploma in Teaching Secondary. 35 candidates from the Bachelor, candidates for graduation from the Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education, major in Home Economics. 19 candidates for graduation coming from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science. 22 from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. 33 from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. 44 from the Bachelor of Elementary Education. 33 from the Bachelor of Science in Office Administration. 23 from the Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship. And 32 candidates for graduation from the Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, major in Agricultural Extension. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the graduating class and the certification that these candidates have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of their respective curricula as prescribed by the regents of the university, I therefore recommend their graduation with all the honors, rights, and privileges, as well as their obligations and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
At this juncture, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Lydia M. Morante, will now petition to the University President for the conferment of the degrees of our graduates.
Mr. President, petition for the conferment of the respective degrees of the candidates for graduation of the Eastern Visayas State University Burauen campus, who have qualified in all respects for the degrees by which they have successfully completed for their respective curricula. They have been recommended by the faculty of the respective programs, endorsed by the Academic Council, and approved by the Board of Regents of this university to be awarded their appropriate degrees with all the honors, rights, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, the University President, Dr. Danis C. Paz, will now confer the respective degrees upon our graduates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents as President of Eastern Visayas State University, and having been presented before me that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by this university, I do hereby confer upon you the title of the degree in which you have qualified with all the honors, rights, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities thereto appertaining. You are now graduates. Congratulations.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the awarding of the diplomas. This will be done by the University President, Dr. Danis C. Paz, with the Campus Director, Dr. Renato E. Martija, to be assisted by the Campus Registrar. The roll call of graduates from every program will now commence. May we request the academic heads to read the roll of graduates.
Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Major in Agricultural Extension, Lester Giran T. Antivo, Burauen, Leyte. Malvin Q. Advincula, Burauen, Leyte. Ralph Aaron Baduya, Burauen, Leyte. Vince Paul Obagol, Tacloban City. Jeneline Barahan, Burauen, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Raymond G. Bisa, Tabon-Tabon, Leyte. Santiago B. Binatak Jr., Burauen, Leyte. Rika C. Bohol, La Paz, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Lizelle G. Calvara, Burauen, Leyte. Arcres L. Tanawan, Leyte. Mary Micaela Comora, La Paz, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Irish B. Custodio, Dulac, Leyte. Armando R. Dumasig, Tabon-Tabon, Leyte. Benjo B. Galarosa, La Paz, Leyte. Leo S. Lacambra, Dulac, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Aimee P. Mabalio, La Paz, Leyte. Megan V. Maganda, Dagami, Leyte. Margie L. Martillo, Burauen, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Rod B. Masubay, Tabon-Tabon, Leyte. Nico C. Melia, La Paz, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Marifi A. Niñano, Burauen, Leyte. Noor Mohodia T. Montara, Aboyog, Leyte. Chislin Ayla Dinigosa, La Paz, Leyte. Gidi D. Palita, La Paz, Leyte. Gemlek C. Rafael, Pulita, Leyte. Angelica C. Ramos, Burauen, Leyte. Rosemary P. Rome, Burauen, Leyte. Jovelyn B. Sarile, La Paz, Leyte, Academic Achiever. LV B. Sevillano, Burauen, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Erica A. Tarpin, La Paz, Leyte. Marivic L. Tilaon, Burauen, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Ivy May M. Tulebas, Tanawan, Leyte.
From the Bachelor of Science and Entrepreneurship, Eleanor B. Abinuha, Burauen, Leyte. Carlito B. Asidira, Burauen, Leyte. Julian A. Alvareco, Burauen, Leyte. Noeline A. Asadon, Burauen, Leyte. Berneline D. Avila, Burauen, Leyte. Chris Maverick R. Balinya, Burauen, Leyte. Marinel S. Camasin, La Paz, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Gabriela D. Coritana, Burauen, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Ferrans Gwen Cuesta, Burauen, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Crystal Rose D. Ichon, Burauen, Leyte. Clarissa J. Gariando, Dagami, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Nancy A. Lucelo, Burauen, Leyte. Jumari A. Magayunes, La Paz, Leyte. Marian A. Malate, Julita, Leyte. Amor P. Manigo, La Paz, Leyte. Judy Ann R. Paredes, Burauen, Leyte. Lainey C. Polikin, Dagami, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Army Puso, La Paz, Leyte. Lovely A. Keaton, Burauen, Leyte. Jenny Ruth C. Redoblado, Burauen, Leyte. Wilbert A. Salinas, La Paz, Leyte. Rodalyn T. Siok, Burauen, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Syra C. Susing, Julita, Leyte, Academic Achiever.
Bachelor of Science in Office Administration, Lizelle L. Abosejo, Julita, Leyte. Mary Jane Asido, Julita, Leyte. Genevieve M. Acol, Burauen, Leyte. Zyril D. Alere, Burauen, Leyte, magna cum laude. Jamel L. Alminario, Burauen, Leyte, academic achiever. Veronica S. Barrera, Burauen, Leyte. Rialyn B. Caibio, Dulag, Leyte. Bonamay E. Cañete, La Paz, Leyte, magna cum laude. Rialyn Serna, Burauen, Leyte, academic achiever. Althea C. Coniconde, Burauen, Leyte, academic achiever. Angelica D. Daya, Burauen, Leyte. Abigail P. Dazo, Burauen, Leyte. Angelica Faye T. De Paz, Dulag, Leyte, academic achiever. Robilyn C. Deloso, Burauen, Leyte. Clarence V. Dolyete, Burauen, Leyte. Maria Cristina E. Dokyatan, Dulag, Leyte. Ginalyn E. Elyaso, Burauen, Leyte. Janelle Pearl B. Enciso, Dagami, Leyte, cum laude. Maylin A. Galan, La Paz, Leyte, academic achiever. Sheena C. Legaspi, Hulita, Leyte. Gia Nicole P. Macali, Dulag, Leyte. Mary Joy A. Magayones, La Paz, Leyte, academic achiever. Nico Carl E. Miano, Dulag, Leyte. Frizel M. Nuero, Burauen. Princess Sara Pascual, Burauen, Leyte, academic achiever. Feby R. Pelicano, Hulita, Leyte, academic achiever. Marisan N. Pigos, Burauen, Leyte. Maria Christine Jones S. Potaso, Dagami, Leyte. Marisol M. Kiton, Burauen, Leyte, magna cum laude. Denise Nicole B. Referzo, Burauen, Leyte. Jezabel S. Serino, Burauen, Leyte. Ivan Josh Y. Tirado, San Miguel, Leyte, academic achiever. Wilmar T. Shorna, Burauen, Leyte, academic achiever.
From the Bachelor of Elementary Education, Dina A. Agustin, Dagami, Leyte. Maria Jolian B. Alminario, Dagami, Leyte. Jenalyn B. Bacchiano, La Paz, Leyte, academic achiever. Mary Grace M. Badajos, Burauen, Leyte. Wena M. Balano, Dagami, Leyte, academic achiever. Geraldine B. Barsana, Dagami, Leyte. Jolian F. Barsana, Dagami, Leyte. Rica Jane C. Cahelio, Burauen, Leyte, academic achiever. Aiko D. Kapangpangan, Burauen, Leyte. Queenie Cyril A. Conde, Burauen, Leyte, academic achiever. Rica Angel B. Corda, Burauen, Leyte. Salve May C. Impino, Burauen, Leyte, academic achiever. Angeliza M. Estojero, Tacloban City. Janelle Ivy Goodyear, Burauen, Leyte. Jensel Ann G. Jacinto, Pastrana, Leyte. Gib P. Johnson, Burauen, Leyte. Marinela L. Loreno, Burauen, Leyte. Angelica A. Maceda, Burauen, Leyte. Rogelyn D. Mendoza, Palo, Leyte. Josimina, Burauen, Leyte, academic achiever. Reynan H. Metra, Burauen, Leyte, academic achiever. Salvacion Magdalena C. Nerza, Burauen, Leyte. Marison M. Nuevas, Dagami Leyte. Maria Lorraine R. Ortega, Burauen Leyte. Felix Orteliano, Burauen Leyte. Kesha May T. Ortez, Burauen Leyte Academic Achiever. Chernel De Patente, Burauen Leyte. Frederex B. Pedere, Alang-Alang Leyte. Mariel T. Poblete, Julita Leyte. Angelica M. Rael, Burauen Leyte. Catherine B. Riataza, Tacloban City. Jenaline M. Riataza, Burauen Leyte. Shaina D. Redonia, Burauen Leyte. J. Marlene Y. Referzo, Burauen Leyte. Kate P. Sablawon, Burauen Leyte Academic Achiever. Jonalen R. Securata, Dagami Leyte. Ernie Ann M. Solibor, La Paz Leyte Academic Achiever. Jessa A. Tinzon, Tunga Leyte. Erica P. Tismo, Burauen Leyte Academic Achiever. Julie Ann Z. Ottohan, La Paz Leyte. Alisa Jane Valencia, Burauen Leyte Academic Achiever. Arian Joy O. Villantes, Burauen Leyte. Howard C. Villarin, Dagami Leyte. Mary Jane C. Villegas, Burauen Leyte.
From the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, Jerome L. Apostol, Burauen Leyte. Maria Clarisita A. Avila, Capuocan, Leyte. Rachel C. Balano, Dagami Leyte, cum laude. Jelly L. Barkin, La Paz, Leyte. Laarni Bingzon, Burauen Leyte. Crisnel M. Beto, Mayorga, Leyte. Sharon D. Cabejo, Burauen Leyte. Noemi M. Calucer, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Reynamil Jean Q. Capilloc, Dulag, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Rose Claire F. Cleotes, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Elgel Joy B. Ichon, Burauen Leyte. Romulo C. Ilyasu Jr., Burauen Leyte. Sheila C. Inabore, Burauen Leyte. Jessalyn R. Espejo, La Paz, Leyte. Raymark A. Hanupay, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Rian B. Lobriguito, Burauen Leyte, cum laude. Marjorie M. Lonzaga, Tanawan, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Juvie C. Manases, Burauen Leyte, cum laude. Esperanza Mercado, La Paz, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Lizelle Mercado, Julita, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Mericor D. Morabe, Julita, Leyte. Paula Catherine B. Morales, Burauen Leyte. Anne Grace Nabuya, Burauen Leyte. Rica A. Pabilando, Julita, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Erica Z. Pacala, Julita, Leyte. Robert S. Palabay, Burauen Leyte. Hyacinth A. Polino, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Ria May N. Ribucas, Tacloban City. Christian E. Ridobla, Burauen Leyte. Niljan M. Regina, Burauen Leyte. Roger T. Roma, Burauen Leyte. Shaina P. Tihome, La Paz, Leyte. Aliana Beatriz R. Tulfo, Dagami, Leyte, Academic Achiever.
from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics, Sonny E. Ambad Jr., Dagami Leyte, cum laude. J.V. Anisito, Bulita Leyte. Abigail A. Cayubit, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Jessame Q. Cayubit, Burauen Leyte. Zaira Joy Cayubit, Burauen Leyte, magna cum laude. Jandrex A. Colango, La Paz Leyte, cum laude. Daniel Dagale, Burauen Leyte. Esteban Arnold A. Flores Jr., Burauen Leyte, cum laude. John Philip B. Garriendo, La Paz Leyte. Rialem A. Lamoste, Alang-Alang Leyte. Ray Marvin D. Libusada, Burauen Leyte. Donna Jean J. Maceda, Dagami Leyte. Shaika B. Magallanes, Bulita Leyte. Karil Jane D. Miano, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. April Nicole Monghe, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Ara M. Pulancos, Burauen Leyte, cum laude. Rachel G. Raga, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Maricar C. Redondo, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Martin James Refuerzo, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Rose Ann T. Verona, Mayorga Leyte. Shalame L. Villamor, La Paz Leyte. And Blondet B. Yubia, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever.
Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science, Danilo E. Agustin Jr., Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Janicia C. Albina, La Paz Leyte. Chesley Jane M. Bacasson, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Rhea M. Balenia, Burauen Leyte. Art Audrey C. Cobalida, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Benji M. Dolor, Dagami Leyte, Academic Achiever. Leonard S. Dungsal, Burauen Leyte, magna cum laude. Angelo R. Duma, La Paz Leyte, magna cum laude. Juvel C. Estrella, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Gwena May R. Lacaba, Santa Fe Leyte. Ginny Babe V. Laico, Burauen Leyte, magna cum laude. Kayla T. Maceda, La Paz Leyte, magna cum laude. Villia Rose C. Manidlangan, Burauen Leyte, cum laude. Dale April E. Masayon, Burauen Leyte. Menchi M. Mendoza, Burauen Leyte. Curvy James M. Papiona, Dagami Leyte, magna cum laude. John Lane Pitugo, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Hilda P. Pusion, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Angelica Tabugaka, Burauen Leyte.
Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education, major in Home Economics. Hannah Erica P. Agraba, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Aisa M. Amat, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Madeline B. Antonio, Burauen Leyte. Dainachi B. Aralar, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Angelica L. Aranya, Burauen Leyte. Junisa P. Aranya, Burauen Leyte. Dufilin D. Bingson, Burauen Leyte. Judilyn Il Buhalog, Burauen Leyte. Gladys Gay B. Buñuel, San Ricardo, Southern Leyte. Lisel G. Buranday, Burauen, Leyte. Ila T. Cabanyero, Burauen, Leyte. Class Valedictorian, magna cum laude. Mea D. Cabus, Burauen, Leyte. Claire T. Cagara, Dulag, Leyte. Pia Joy B. Cagyat, Pastrana, Leyte. Renine E. Calades, Burauen, Leyte. Catherine Eve Calaki, Julita, Leyte. Ariel B. De Leon, Dagami, Leyte. Lorian Floralde, Burauen, Leyte. Rochelle E. Galacio, Burauen, Leyte. Anami F. Castalia, Julita, Leyte. Danica E. Hecto, La Paz, Leyte. Leia Y. Erinco, Burauen, Leyte. Jundin R. Mihica, Burauen, Leyte. Michi R. Miñano, Burauen, Leyte. Chilian Reyes A. Mosca, Burauen, Leyte. Rhea May R. Nudalo, Burauen, Leyte. Ayan Dave B. Ubao, Burauen, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Joseph T. Oguardo, Burauen, Leyte. Mary Paulanca Grace G. Opiniano, La Paz, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Kyla Angel E. Pamphilo, La Paz, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Fubi Eliza K. Pitilia, Dulag, Leyte. Annalie C. Ramos, Tacloban City. Noel E. Reforzado Jr., Burauen, Leyte. Marian T. Reverso, Burauen, Leyte. Mark Anthony E. Yu, La Paz, Leyte, cum laude. Diploma in Teaching Secondary, Ellen Rose B. Cajon, Burauen, Leyte.
From the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Jade Vincent R. Abrasado, Burauen, Leyte, Academic Achiever. JVS Arpon, Burauen, Leyte. Diana B. Asis, Dagami, Leyte. Dave C. Bidong, Burauen, Leyte. Charlene M. Centeno, Burauen, Leyte. Eunice Escarlan, Marikina City. Carlo J. D. Espanyol, Pastrana, Leyte. Vic P. Ivano, La Paz, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Eherson G. Falguera, Tonga, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Christine T. Grabillo, Dagami, Leyte. Dennis M. Wanico, Burauen, Leyte. Gisabel N. Lasada, Holita, Leyte. Kathleen P. Malik, Dagami, Leyte. Cameron Shannon M. Manalili, Dagami, Leyte. Kent Lester E. Masayon, Burauen, Leyte. Arwin Luther B. Peregrino, Holita, Leyte. Maria Catherine Espilo, Pastrana, Leyte, Academic Achiever. Dan Devon A. Pilpa, Dagami, Leyte. Charles Clyde B. Policarpio, La Paz, Leyte. Maria Mittler V. Salas, Tarangnan, Samar. RJP Sullivan, Burauen, Leyte. Alexander Jan C. Timola, Burauen, Leyte. Janet B. Vicencio, Dagami, Leyte. Rachel C. Villegas, Burauen, Leyte.
Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. Karel Cassandra M. Adonis, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Ira May L. Amancio, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Mary Joy G. Amargo, Julita Leyte. Ruby D. Adarmi, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Giselle C. Antilion, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Angel L. Apani, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Jessa May C. Apijas, Julita Leyte. Lord Wins P. Balobo, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Maribel R. Berones, Julita Leyte, Academic Achiever. Isa May B. Buhalo, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Gurney Joy P. Akaande, La Paz Leyte, Cum Laude. MJ H. Caballo, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Roseanne A. Cabrera, Burauen Leyte. Jessica Jones L. Calinaw, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Marvin Christian A. Cañeda, Burauen Leyte. Roseanne A. Catindoy, Alang-Alang Leyte, Academic Achiever. Lindsay Marie E. Custodio, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Brent Ian U. Douglas, Julita Leyte. Queen Dri C. Dagami, Burauen Leyte. Mark Steven E. Del Pilar, Burauen Leyte. Rona A. Francisco, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Nicole Gonzalez, Dulag Leyte, Academic Achiever. Maria Glyza C. Guazon, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Grace Pearl Angel, Lloyd La Paz Leyte. Ginaline A. Lopez, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Darrell John B. Mainit, Dulag Leyte, Academic Achiever. Maria Jeffel Eve Marteja, Dagami Leyte. Julian O. Mercado, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Warren G. Ulasima, Dulag Leyte. Jelemy N. Pedrigan, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Dave D. Pulancos, Burauen Leyte. Jerica D. Princelio, Burauen Leyte. Janel E. Purisima, Burauen Leyte. Catherine S. Redubla, Burauen Leyte. Jason Bong T. Refuerzo, Burauen Leyte. Arceline Rimion, La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Jonah Bell A. Rivas, Colita Leyte, Academic Achiever. Jenny Rose B. Sibiliano, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. Jessa May H. Tulibas, Burauen Leyte, Academic Achiever. John Lloyd V. Olnagan, Mayorga Leyte. Isa F. U. La Paz Leyte, Academic Achiever. Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Technology, Ian Hero S. Uwashi, Burauen Leyte.
At this juncture, let us all watch a short video presentation about UniFast, the Unified Student Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education, a program that ensures access to quality and free higher education for deserving Filipino students.
The CHED Unifast Academic Excellence Award is given to a graduating student who has achieved the highest general weighted average based on the academic guidelines set by the higher education institution and who is a recipient of the programs under Republic Act 10931, otherwise known as the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act. The Academic Excellence Award Medal is adorned with golden leaves on a gold-plated brass surface, symbolizing knowledge, learning, and excellence, and representing a gift of success and achievement. It features an intricate design of the seals of the Commission on Higher Education and Unifast. The recipient is a graduating student who demonstrates exemplary leadership, meets the highest standards of academic excellence, shows impressive co-curricular and community involvement, and exhibits other noteworthy skills throughout their academic tenure.
At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, we shall come to the awarding of the Unifast Academic Excellence Award. May we request our University President, Dr. Dennis C. Paz, to be assisted by Regional Director's Executive Assistant, Ms. Jean Rose Q. Valera, to do the honor. Certificate reads, Republic of the Philippines, Office of the President, Commission on Higher Education, Unified Student Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education. This certificate of achievement is presented to Ella T. Caballero, class valedictorian, magna cum laude, from the Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education, major in Home Economics, in recognition of outstanding academic performance and as a beneficiary of the programs under the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act, or RA 10931. The Unifast Academic Excellence Award recognizes your achievement throughout your educational journey. This certificate is given on the 4th day of July 2025, signed by the OIC Executive Director of Unifast, Attorney Ryan L. Estevez. Once again, let's give a round of applause to Ms. Ella T. Caballero. To lead the graduates to their pledge of loyalty to their alma mater, the Eastern Visayas State University Burauen campus, let us all welcome Ella T. Caballero, magna cum laude, from the Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education, major in Home Economics.
Graduates, please stand. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. We, the graduates of Eastern Visayas State University, Burauen campus, imploring the aid of the divine providence, the pledge to be of service to our beloved country and sovereign people. We further pledge to exert our utmost efforts to do our share in the government, so we'll be able to help our Philippine Republic to be greater, stronger, and more progressive. Finally, we resolve to be loyal to our alma mater, the Eastern Visayas State University, Burauen campus. To be industrious and honest in the pursuit of our chosen vocations and all other endeavors.
Next is the induction of General Alumni Association. Please welcome the Alumni Coordinator of EVSU Burauen Campus, Professor Artemio Caspe Jr.
Graduates, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Oath of membership to EBSA Burauen General Alumni Association. I, a graduate of EBSA Burauen Campus, having voluntarily applied for and confirmed membership with the EBSA Burauen Campus General Alumni Organization, as the duly recognized Campus Alumni Association or organization, of the EBSU Burauen Campus and the Federation of Alumni Associations of Western Visayas State University as the duly recognized Federation of Alumni Association of the Eastern Visayas State University and its EBSU Board of Regents, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of member and all of the others that I may hereafter hold under the Federation of Alumni Associations of Western Visayas State University, the EBSU Burauen Campus General Alumni Association, and the Republic of the Philippines, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and the decrees promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Federation of Alumni Association of Eastern Visayas State University, and the EBSU Burauen Campus General Alumni Organization, and the Republic of the Philippines, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations, graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, with immense pride and joyous celebration, let us all welcome the class of 2025 in their graduation song.
In
life we do things some wish we had never done. Some wish we could replay a million times in our minds. But they make us who we are, and in the end we shape every details of us so far. If we were to reverse any of them, we wouldn't be the person we should have been. So just live, make mistakes, a wonderful dreams, but try to know yourself where you have been and the part of your dreams. Live it, take time, let us show the world what shining abstinence have ensured. On a special day, we faith. We will build our future. Live, love, and be glad. There is always sorrow we've been through. With every failure and success we've had. We're standing in front of you, and proud to say we make it through. We make it through. Live it, take pride. Let us show the world what a shining absentees have ensured. On a special day, we faith. We will build our future. Live, love, and be glad. Live it, take pride. Let us show the world what a shining absentees have ensured. On a special day, we faith. We will build our future. Live, love, and be glad. Live, love, and be glad.
Today's celebration has been a testament to perseverance, purpose, and the power of dreams fulfilled. May we all carry forward the joy of achievement, the pride of hard work, and the hope that this milestone brings. To our dear graduates, may you continue to rise, lead, and inspire. Please welcome the class of 2025 in their heartfelt tributes to their beloved parents and guardians.
Come stop the crying, it'll be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. 'Cause you'll be
On behalf of the academic community, we extend our deepest gratitude to you, to the parents and guardians. Thank you for walking this journey with your children and for believing in the power of education. This success is yours as much as it is theirs. To the graduates, thank you for your perseverance, your passion, and your unwavering commitment to learning. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, may you carry the values, the lessons that EVSU has instilled. Once again, our heartfelt congratulations to our graduates. At this juncture, we invite everyone to please stand, our parents and guests, as we all sing the Eastern Visayas State University March.
You're the shining glory of love. You're the light that comes from above. You're the precious gift I have. I will treasure you in my heart. You're an utmost shelter of mine. You're the greatest pride of mankind. You have the golden fruits to reap. You're the sweetest hope of land. Oh, dear alma mater, Eastern Visayas State University. Your name is ringing in my heart. There is love and joy from the start. The abundance of your foundation is a great help of our nation. For in you is the fountain of wisdom, and your light is a shining freedom. You're the precious gift from heaven. You're the sweetest hope of land.
At this point,